Good day, gentlemen. Like you all saw my past video about I always have first aid kit mixed with fire extinguisher and various place inside my house. Well, my both vehicles, I mean my car and my tractor, have their first aid kit, but they don't have fire extinguisher. So for my car, it will be later on. All right, I'm on budget. But for my tractor, all right. Well, guess what happened? So I finally bought a fire extinguisher for it. So the plan today is to install the fire extinguisher into the tractor, and I'm not gonna do many parts. I'm gonna do one part video, and that's it. So basically, the fire extinguisher will be on this piece of steel. It will be held under with the little marks, and not marks, but like a little spare ribs, so it ain't gonna move or fall down. Then it's going to be supported by this beam here. That it's all reclaimed steel, by the way. That's going to be a round circle. I'm going to shape it in a circle. So the fire extinguisher will be held from the top. So it's going to be around here. And I'm going to put a pass of silicone all around so there's nothing will happen to it. And this thick steel square will be welded into, just hold on, I'm just gonna move that. I'm gonna weld it on the support on the I'm gonna weld it on the support of the that's the forward felt. Alright, so it's gonna be welded like this. In order to weld steel on my tractor, with the welding, I have to disconnect things. So I'm going to remove the forward fell. I don't need it right now. And then I'm going to unbolt. Why are we talking about bolt? I have a flashback memories anyway. So I'm going to remove the support here. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 bolts. It's less than 38, right? So and then I'm gonna weld it. So I already did my mark. So a good 6 inches of arc welding on each side, and that's strong enough to hold the fire extinguisher. It's gonna be like this and like that, basically. All right. So let's do some metal cutting first, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, cheers. All right, gentlemen, let's do some. Let's remove the fell in front, and first. All right. Alright, so that's easy. Everything is disconnected. Don't worry, I'm just gonna put the dust cap on the on each connector first. There we go. Alright. Order mission now. So let's disconnect that. Did I tell you that I cannot wait to have the barber military haircut open? I look like a crazy bad scientifique. Alright, scientist. Like Return in the Future. Alright, let's do that. That's enough of that fullness of mine. I'm going to use a little trick. This, gentlemen, it's a strong piece of steel. It's really heavy. It was not too bad. I can tell it's very well built. Alright, so let's do the next part. Cheers! Alright guys, sorry I was disturbed from my primary mission. So I built myself a bench from the old Black & Decker, so I screw many screws, so that will be permanent like that. And I discovered another loose bolt, the handle, so that's the total, I think at 39 or 40, something like that. So those bolts were loose, now it's nice and snug. Alright, so let's get some metals. Gentlemen, this is a good piece of electrical cutting saw metal, alright? However, you need to have a good 15 or 20 amp circuit, which I don't have in my garage. I will soon install one, trust me. Alright, so let's continue the work. So you're gonna see me doing a circle with that flat bar. Making a circle. Not too bad, eh? Well, let's go cut. Let's do a try first. There's a gap between, and that's in purpose because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some piece of rubber around so it ain't gonna rattle around. And so like I was saying, I'm gonna put some piece of rubber around like I did for the first aid kit so it's not gonna rattle. Alright, so let's go cut that piece. Perfect. So it's gonna be welded like this. Alright, next step. Alright, the bottom piece will be like a half moon. I don't need to be all around. This one will secure the top, but the bottom, so the bottom doesn't slip, it will be a half moon with that. Alright. This is a crescent wrench. I know there's two Hamilton Farm and Tractor Time with Tim. They use various crescent, but for me a crescent wrench can be used for straightening metal. You see that? Holy tabarouette! This is the lower bracket made of a stainless steel. I don't think that will fail. Alright, so good use of a old stainless steel. This is a tool from my father, by the way, because I can see it was a JPM, like Jean-Pierre Martel. Alright, it was welded in there and he used to paint his tool. Alright, cheers. Alright gentlemen, so that will be the bottom bracket, so the fire extinguisher will be held like this. This is the gusset, it's gonna go right under. The post will be like this, alright, and this is the top bracket. It's going to be cap off and I'm going to weld it. So now I'm going to clean up the shop. It's 3:20, we're Monday. I should be able to do some welding today, just do the cleanup, and hopefully everything is welded and painted for tonight. Alright, cheers. Alright gentlemen, so time for stick welding. No, arc welding. Right, cheers. Well, that's how it's gonna look, but I'm gonna put piece of rubber all around so it's gonna be nice and snug. And not too snug, so when I need it, it will get out of there. I will probably put it snug a little bit, so when I have a bumpy road, the fire extinguisher won't jump here. But I don't think so. I don't. I'm not a Hendry of myself like a F1 Formula. All right. But yes. All right. Let's continue.